And we are back. We got the Zombies World Championship, round 7. This will be the final round to get points before the knockout rounds commence, so let's get as many points as we can. I think I make it through, regardless of how well we do, but if we do really good, then there's no question, so... Unfortunately, my biggest stack is a 3. My biggest stack is a 3? Oh, dear. Okay. Well, we have a million positions, but we see 3 of the 5 zombie stacks. Full settings, 90 seconds, fog zombies, progressive, no alliances, no blizzards, but we do have unstable portals. We got Geode in the first seat, black player. Blue's going to be XC Dude, orange Quarantine, purple Felice, white myself. I don't mind the last position, we just gotta watch that card luck. Geode rolls there. I don't have the pathing map on me. It really backfired on Void last time, so I figured let's not go for it. There could be a really big one on the portal, but I can't do anything about that. But if there's a big one on these 2 portals, we're in trouble. But honestly... Well, I want to roll a 1. I do get 6 extra troops. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions right now. There's no way I'm going to be able to distribute enough to hold on to 7. I feel more comfortable with 4 and 5. 4, 4. Down. My fortify is probably this. Get off the portal. That's just a 2. Get off the portal, but then the 4 might go on, so then this would need to be a 4. And then this needs to be a 1. It's just tough. I don't see any of the zombies. Let's see what Felice does. I really like this corner one. Quarantine rolls. See if Felice gets off the portal. Because again, I can only see 3 of the 5. If the other 2 zombie stacks are small, we're fine. But I have a feeling that one of the 2 zombies we don't see will be quite large. Keep this. I'd honestly like to keep this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like that a lot. So this one is my most expendable. Felice rolls off. That scares me a little bit. And then he fortifies the portal. Okay. 13 zombies. We see 7. Oh, okay. There's going to be a bigger stack coming in. All right. Let's see how much we lose. Quarantine loses the 3 there. My 3 should live. Yeah. There's a 5 here. Quarantine gets rolled, but only loses 1. 5 goes onto the portal. Okay, we're holding on right now. We're holding on. 90 seconds. They will roll till they can't. Oh my god, I lose the 3 in the center. I lose the 3 in the center. Alright. But everything else remains. So my blueprint worked out. I like the 2 up top, the 2 down bottom, and then the 1 in the middle. I think that's just really clean. See a lot of Felice. This is points based, so just getting off of cards is #1 priority. Obviously, we want to win. Would love to win with like 3 bounties. But when push comes to shove, get off of those cards and live longer, guaranteeing those points. 12. I basically see all of Geode, like 12, 17. That's like all of him. That is all of him, so stay on that. Yeah, and he's in the first position, so he's going to get the least amount. This feels awful. I always end up going for Geode. The game absolutely despises him anytime I'm in his lobby. Okay, zombies will double. Feel good about the 4s. Okay. XC slides. I think I'm just going to reel that 2 in. Quarantine 5 up top. It's going to flex down. I can't make everything as big as I want it to be. Make this a 4. That can hold on for 1 turn. I can reel this. We remain 2 here. Boop. Fortify. Thinking 2. Boom. Fortify. Get that fortify. And that means 1 more. This will live, but I'm a little bit nervous at the next turn. And we lose. Of course we lose one. God, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. And we get portaled there. All right. Let's see, if that 6 doesn't lose any, I could be in trouble. Gonna get those 2 3s together, and then I'm on 2 portals. Man. Might just have to risk the portal. Hopefully a big zombie doesn't end on one. Oh, I have a lot of positions. A lot of positions. This has to be at least... Okay. That's good. Double +1. I'm currently cooked here. I have to put 1 here, and I have to put 2 here, so I can't expend any more if I want to hold on to those, and then I probably roll a 1 and fortify. That does leave a 4 on the portal, but I think it'll be worth it. We just got to get to the trades. Once we trade, we get the biggest trade. So once we get off, we should be able to reinforce our positions to a point where the zombies aren't much of an issue. If the game goes slow, it's actually really good that we're in the last seat. We're just going to continuously get the big trades. The only problem is it gives everyone a chance to run the table before us, and it makes us a little bit vulnerable on certain trade turns because then we might be stuck on 4 or 5 cards after everyone successfully trades. And if the troop discrepancy is enough, it doesn't matter that I'm getting the bigger trade if I die before I can cash it in, if that makes sense. I'm in a position where I might lose at least 1 position here. I need 1 here to say no to the 4s. I need 2 here. Quarantine slides, okay. Trading pocket there with Geode. I still see 80% of Geode. I just need to solidify myself, and then we're gonna, I think Geode is a good target. I see basically all of him. I have a rough estimate of where Feliz and Quarantine are. And then I got no vision on XC, dude. This has to be a 5. This has to be a 5. And we're going to try to slide... If this 4 swings over, I actually lose everything here. So I'm going to try to get a little bit further away. Although I want to be next to Geode, I have to get further away so this 3 can maybe cut off the 4. This 9 can roll me there. Oh, the 3 goes the other way. I need the 7 to cut then. Or a different stack to come in. If the 9 goes up, I'm cooked. Yes, go here, go here, go here, go here. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I think my 4 is safe now. And it looks like we salvaged the portal. Fantastic. I might need a portal the bottom 5. Because this is redundant. I don't need this. This 9's way too much. I need to get out of here. This is too much. I have the geode connection off that 5. I can fortify this, probably just fortify it to the 4. Yep. We'll fade back to geode. This will be the fortify and then plump everything else. Yep. That looks good. The zombie should only +1 here. And we have a trade on 3. No +2s are eligible, and everyone is in these positions. So someone is here, and someone is there. Yep. I do not envy Geo's position. But it does look like he was able to keep quite a few of his spots alive, which is awesome. He's slow rolling. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, he used up that. Can he fortify? No. So he just gets rid of that position, so we know he's not there anymore. That might mean he's stuck to this, and this. That was probably his 5th position that he just couldn't hold on to. So I don't need to worry about this. I can fortify. Okay, I'm good here. I fortify this. That means I'm just going to put 1. Don't like this. Yeah, we need at least 1 here. At least 1 here. I can probably way off on that one and then put 2 here just in case there's bigger stacks right there because I'm going to hit that 1. I also don't have to hit that 1. I can't... yeah, I think since I'm surrounded by 2s, it's okay to hit the 1. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just a lot less... well, I could roll this 1. But I kind of want this to see what Geode's stack is looking like so I can see if Geode places all of his troops. So yeah, we do need to go here. See what Felice rolls over. Okay. So I need 1 here. None there. None there. Okay. So 1. 1, 2. Okay. I could click. Get that out of there. Oh, never mind. For some reason, they added 3. I'm going to lose both of those positions. Holy crap. Holy Cracker Jacks. Wow. I lose both bottom position. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Oh my god, Geode lost that. Okay, Geode's cooked. Geode might be down to 1 spot. Oh my god. Felice just got rolled there, most likely. So I lose my 5 positions. I go to 3, but I'm not alone. Why did they add 3? Oh, I needed 1 there. I would have lost that, though, I think. Yeah. We weren't getting out of that unscathed. Both of those were 1 troop. That was 1 troop away. That's disgusting. Dude, imagine if I did like a set there and was able to save every spot. Would have been glorious. Would have been straight glory. Okay. Nope, please. There. That's a zombie. Oh, I can't believe I lost my beautiful positions. Okay. Wow. Well, I thought the zombies would get +1. They got +3. So now I have no idea what to believe. And this is why it's usually just better to have fewer positions, because the zombies won't get you. But as we talk about every single time, if you have fewer positions, that means the players are going to kill you. You're safe to the zombies, but then in danger to the players. If you have more positions, you're safer to the players, but in danger to the zombies. It is just a beautiful paradox. Really, really is. So Geode lost the middle position. Don't know if Geode lost this one. He lost that. He lost. Well, he may not have lost this. He lost something there, so he might be 1-2. Not really in a position to go check. I'd have to start burning big zombies. Um, that's such a shame. That is such a shame. But let's lock back in. Protected by Feliz. Protected. I can just put it all there, I think. Maybe 1 there. 1-2. I think the 8's fine. I could also attack with the 8. But I think Feliz is... Well, Feliz already knows I'm there, right? I mean, that's 6. So yeah, I'll just... Alright, that's fine. Alright. Okay. Yeah, very small addition here. There's 52 territories in total. 52 minus 34 is 18, and I had 4, including in the card I took, so that leaves 14 between our competitors. That's 3 apiece. Somebody with probably 2 people with 4, and then 2 people with 3, most likely. So maybe I should cozy up to Feliz and see how his 2 positions are looking. But then if he finds my 3rd, could be interesting. Oh, it's crazy. I did get the biggest trade, which is awesome. So Gio got the 4, XC gets the 6, Quarantine 8, Fleet gets the 10, I get the 12. That means my trade is double XCs and 3 times Geodes. That's disgusting, and I will take it. I will absolutely take it. And someone is on all of my +2s, which is pretty hilarious. I think XC was there. Feliz, XC. Really could be anybody here. I really, honestly, I don't mind being next to just zombies and not the players. It ruins my potential to get kills, but it just makes me feel a lot safer. Alright, hopefully get a trade on 3. If not, it has to be on 4. But I could die on 4, given the... Depending if everyone trades, you get super vulnerable in the final position. But if I'm in enough spots, I get the last chance to go on portals. Just put a law on each, and then might be able to make a new spot. Quarantine fines there. I have a free card now. Might just take that. XC potentially thinks he dies to Feliz here. Maybe, maybe not. If Feliz kills XC, I don't think Feliz kills me after. He knows 2 of them, though. He might run into the 6. I don't think Feliz is privy to the fact that I lost everything down there. See how many times Feliz attacks. If Feliz attacks a bunch and leaves XC on 1, we might have to go on the offensive. 1, 2. Nope. Okay. Trade in the cars, raise the chance of getting a car. All right, 10-10 Baker. Triangle offense, no set. So no choice but to go to 4. Can't card skip without a set. A little bit vulnerable to Feliz. Bang bang. So the benefit of us not touching other people's stacks is because I don't have a set, now I'm more vulnerable. If more people see me and I can't trade, it makes it easier for them to kill me, essentially. So if you're going to get stuck on cards, you want to be isolated and make them work for it, make them hunt you down and potentially lose enough troops to nullify the kill. Okay, Geode goes to 4. Okay, I can flex over and see how many troops he places. That's a free card. That's the other problem of going first, is you have to hit the zombies. Yeah. That's a zombie. That's Geode, and that's probably Feliz. Feliz is in at least 3 spots. Zombies, 34 injection against. Yeah, so still operating on 18. Everyone's still on 18 total positions combined. So everyone's rocking a 3 or 4 position. Some of us have 3, some of us have 4. I don't think... Well, Geode could be on 2. But if Geo didn't lose one of those stacks, he should still have 3, I think. Although we saw him get rolled there. We only saw him lose 1. He had 5. He lost the little one up there that didn't really count. And he lost the big one here. So that left 3. He may have gotten rolled here. It looked like he was going to get rolled there. But I died before we got to see the aftermath. So he may have gotten rolled and didn't actually lose the full position. But if I can get off on cards this next one, it will reinstate how many troops I have. Because I'll get such a big trade that it'll make it tough to kill me. Quarantine knows about this. Feliz knows about this. Only Feliz knows about this. And then I think Xe knows about this. Geode knows about this. I think just Geode and Xe, who's right here, know about this one. But Xe is phenomenal at tracing. Let's do that. And then we'll float over and cozy up to Geode. Give him a hug. You're on my +2. Don't be afraid. No trade. I go to 5. That's probably death. I'll be on 5 cards. Sub 40. I die. Unless somebody fails. Yeah, because if everyone goes to 5, Geode will trade for the 15, 20, 25, 30. I will be stuck. So people will be trading. So if Feliz trades for the 30, he'll have double my troops at least. I will die to Feliz. Even if Feliz gets stuck, I need someone to go for a kill and fail or something. This is really bad. If I had 5 positions, I don't think they could hunt me down. I have 3. That's way too easy to kill. All right, please don't kill me. No, I'm not on the portal, but I'm next to them. I think I hit this, because that only unlocks this. If I hit this, it unlocks both, yeah. Yeah, this is bad. Xe's on 5. Multiple people can die here. The most dangerous threat to me is Feliz, because he knows about two of the 3. And he will have the troops to find the 3rd position. If he just goes straight down, he'll find it. Okay, quarantine, no kill. Feliz, does Feliz trade? If he doesn't trade, he can still kill me next turn. Can still kill me next turn. I'm gonna put everything up top, roll the 14. Even if he fails the XC kill, they can't set and trace. It would have to be immaculate. It'd have to be on a silver platter. Okay, Feliz does not trade. Okay. Interesting, okay. I can't kill Feliz. If I had a trade, I might actually be able to kill Feliz depending on where his third position is. But he could also have 4 positions. It's not 100%. I'll hit his 1. Oh, okay, he went back. Okay, me, Feliz, and XC go to 5. Very high chance of me dying here. Very high chance. If not, we get rewarded with the biggest trade. We get the 35. This one might be my saving grace. Oh, man. All right, XC, what do you got, buddy? Does XC have Feliz? Does XC, does he have enough troop to find all 3 of my spots? He could kill Feliz into me. I think that is a high, depending on where XC is, if he kills Feliz, he'll probably, depending on his dice as well. And if he hits Feliz and fails, that means Feliz won't have enough ammo to kill me. It just depends. I have no idea. I've only seen like a tiny, tiny bit of blue this game. I saw basically all of Geode until the zombies got me. Let's see if he's got it. Okay, 1 attack. Nope. All right, doesn't have it. Doesn't have the information. All right, so if Feliz doesn't kill me, this is fine. We get off on cards. Now, it might turn into first to kill if it stalls out. I don't know the stalemate for this. I'll pull that up on the side. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. Let me pull that over. See what the stalemate rules are. All right, Feliz doesn't look like he's killing me. Okay, for this game, if there are more than 2 humans alive at the start of turn 30, the game will end. The remaining alive players will share the lowest remaining placement. So that would mean if it's turn 29, I can go God mode if no one does anything and get as many kills as possible without any repercussion, because the game will effectively end. Incredible. Okay. 20, 25, and then the rest up top. And we're DCing. Let's go, baby. Spectrum. Let's go, Spectrum. Wom, 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 wom. All right, comes down to sets now. And we get the trade. We get the trade, baby. We get the trade. Might just trade on 3. Stay alive. Milk it. Milk it for all it's worth. Card RNG. Yes, because if we... Bro, I swear to God. If this reverts to my turn, I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Did not. Oh, my internet. At the very least... what I was gonna say, the trades on 4. If everyone goes to 4, Geo trades, XE trades, Quarantine. If all 4 of them trade on 4, I will then again be a sitting duck. So if we trade on 3, I am no longer affected by that trade sequence. Now, I will be forfeiting potentially anywhere from 5, 10, 15, 20 troops, but I guarantee survival. And trading on 3 here almost 100% guarantees that I finish at least 4th. Potentially. Potentially. And that was Geode's best card, so you know those zombies are massive. I am 100% okay with a strong 3-prong attack here. So Geode sees this one, Felice sees this one, Xe is knowledgeable that I'm here, Felice is knowledgeable that I'm here, but now it's a complete guessing game on how much is there. So if I had to guess, Geode is still down here. Geode is probably still here. So he's got 1, 2, and if I'm Geode, he probably does have a 3rd spot. Because if Geode sets for 40, 45, 50, 55, I'll be a sitting duck 55 troops below Felice, who has knowledge of 2 of my 3 positions. I think I trade. I take the trade. I forfeit potentially 15 troops or so, depending on how the trades go down. Yep, Quarantine sees it as well. He's like, nope, I'm not going to die. Yep, Quarantine knows what's going down. I am also going to trade on 3. Now, does he have a kill on Xe or Geode and go to 5? And hope that people don't kill him? Or is this just for survival? Alright, that looks like for survival. Okay, please. Yeah, I'm just going to trade as well. I'm just going to trade for safety as well. No real rhyme or reason. Now, Quarantine knew I was there. I actually should have just hit this one so he didn't know how much I had. I just let him kind of know. So Quarantine has a bunch of smaller spots now. And my other position gets portaled. That's actually god-awful. But because I traded, it's not that big of a deal. It's just now. But also, who knows? Maybe we can get some good information on the portal. Geode trades. Now Xe and Felice are in trouble if Geode has eyes. And then if Xe has knowledge of Felice, Felice could get cooked. That's going to be a long one. But that is A-okay. I'm here. I want to go to the finals again, and I want to win this tournament. So I am here, whether it's going to be 30 minutes or an hour. I'm here for it. Let's just give it our best attempt. Okay, Geode passes. I like how big the stacks are. It makes me feel very safe to the zombies. We just gotta be weary of our opponents. If Xe sets here, I think he might have the Felice kill. I think they're both pretty knowledgeable of each other, but I could be completely wrong. We haven't seen too much. That being said, this portal turn will actually really enlighten us on the bottom side of the map. So Quarantine, probably Felice. Xe. Okay, Xe does not trade. If Felice trades, he might take a stab at it. If not, Xe just gets a bigger trade. Okay. I mean, I'm getting nervous if I'm Quarantine. If the zombies spike at all, he could lose these smaller stacks. He is getting incredible information, though. It's the risk you take. Felice does trade 55 extra troops to kill Xe. Does he have it? And if he fails, do I have the wherewithal without the portals to get it? I don't think XE goes for it. I'm sorry, I don't think Felice goes for the XE kill. Maybe he does. One. Oh, rolls that, gets 4 off. No. He checks the stack. XE probably had more than he thought. Potentially a 69 stack. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe he does have enough. Oh, he's looking. Ooh. I think he has it. He's still going. Yep. Incredible. Felice found it all, killed it all. XE goes down. I know that hurts. I know how that feels. And my heart goes out to him. Such a prolific zombies player. That is just... That card luck has betrayed him the last few times on this map, unfortunately. Man. Okay. So Felice confirms the second spot that we have. Oh, he just rolled a bunch. Yeah. Geode's 25. Alright, we got massive portal vision now. Alright, okay, that is probably all of Geode. That is probably all of Geode. I could straight kill him here if this is all of him. 25, 8. Well, 8. No, he'd have one more stack, right? I think Geode would have one more stack. Where would it be? Somewhere in here. Somewhere right there. And there's no way Felice only has fit. Felice has at least one more stack as well. Well, let's see if Geo needs to play something out of my view. Alright, play something out of my view, Geo, please. There's no way. Well, I have the bigger trades. I would think he has one more small stack. Like a 20 stack, right? Hmm. I might roll him. I might roll him. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all Geode. If he had something out of my view, I think he would have placed it. I think it's worth gambling. Of course, Felice could also go for it if Felice has a trade. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Well, it really depends on Felice. It really depends on Felice. If Felice doesn't trade, I could potentially chain Geode into Felice. Okay, Felice trades. No longer can chain. Does he kill Geode? I would go into the end game. Yeah, this doesn't matter anymore because Felice isn't killable. It's more quarantine. Okay, I need you to get off that portal, please. Dang it. I can't hit Geode as hard as I want now. Alright. We made it work. Sorry, Geode. I'll just plump up next to Quarantine and give him a chance to trade. Okay, I have a trade. Now, of course, if Quarantine trades, he could just kill me if he realizes that's all I have. But I think Quarantine has at least one, probably two more positions. Okay. I think, yeah. We know Quarantine's over here. Does he have another trade on 3? Right, 12. I'm pretty sure Quarantine just has the one more spot here. Hmm. He just fed me to Feliz? Well, he fed himself. Really? Wow, that was... yeah, no words. All right, Feliz takes the dub. That'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, nothing I could do about that. Quarantine just sued out for a higher placement. Oh well. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.